moving on from Burma and Aden, one of the ruptures that define South Asia, you have to talk about Direct Action Day, right? It's been, you've had movies on it, you've had books on it. It very much shapes politics today, especially in West Bengal. What do you think? It's one of the most written things, but there's still a lack of clarity on what really happened and, you know, what were the kind of speeches that finally led to that violence. Just as somebody who studied this time period, what do you think we get really wrong about Direct Action Day in the way we discuss it today?
I think the best new work on Direct Action Day has probably been done by Janam Mukherjee in his brilliant book, Hungry Bengal. And it makes us reconsider everything that we thought happened that day, I think. Basically, what it suggests is that everyone by Direct Action Day was basically armed to the teeth. Everyone was expecting something to go wrong. Everyone was expecting some sort of, you know, communal violence because of the way that the Suhrawardi and the Muslim League were speaking. You know, there was all this quite, you know, fierce sort of, you know, hate speech floating around. The last hopes for an independent India with the cabinet mission plan have all fallen apart. So everyone is on edge, and there's groups like the Muslim League National Guards, the Communist Party, the Congress, the RSS. Everyone is basically kind of training themselves in self-defense. Everyone's carrying lathis around, everyone's carrying knives around quite a lot of the time. But what Janam Mukherjee's new research shows is that the first incident of communal violence on that day was probably triggered by a bunch of starving people trying to break into a food bank. And that we should essentially see it as an extension of the Bengal famine. That rather than the first bit of violence being Hindus fighting Muslims or Muslims fighting Hindus, I think it was, I can't remember the exact details, but I think it was a bunch of hungry Muslims trying to break into a food bank to get food. And the Hindus guarding the food bank basically think that they're being attacked by a bunch of Muslims who are supporting the idea of Pakistan. And what it seems to have actually been is, you know, they were hungry. And the Bengal famine was still plaguing the countryside. This, of course, turns into the first moment of communal violence that day, and then there's counter-killings and counter-killings and counter-killings. But in some sense, I think what this new research shows is that we really need to understand the direct continuum from the Bengal famine into the first partition violence.